up your brown book, baby. It's for you, it's for us. The fantasies, no one can judge us, no one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you.
Hey, it's your girl Shay Baby, and welcome back to another episode here at the Brown Book Series. You know what? This is the young lady I'm going to interview tonight. She is awesome. She is what you call a boss bitch. How about that? If you know how, like, back in the day, when you have the performers, they come from the house of this and the house of that, the house of all these different houses or whatever. This is like the number one house. If they ain't came from the house of Alexandria House, then I just don't know what to tell them, honey. Because baby, her books are everything, and she's here tonight to let us know all things, honey. Miss House, honey, she got a house party coming up, and I'm gonna be all the way there. How about that? So y'all know what we do. It's Wednesday night. It's 7:00. Go ahead on and get your drinks ready. Call your friends. Let them know that the Brown Book Series is on at our new time of 7 p.m. And coming up next, we have Miss House, honey, Miss Alexandria House. So you make sure you guys come right back.
Open up your brown book.
Hold on tight. Stay tuned. Next up is my interview with, I'm just going to go ahead on and say it, award-winning author, Denise Williams. Naima Simone. Miss Vanessa Riley. Hi, Vanessa. Miss Suleika Snyder.
Open up your brown book, baby.
And we are back. Brown Book Series, please give a warm welcome to author of Steamy Stories about that real Black love, Alexandria House.
Hey,
Alexandria, how are you, darling?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Girl, I'm good. I'm even better now that you're here with me. I'm just like super stoked, super excited, super everything.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Alexandria, tell us a little bit about you outside of the literary world, because we're going to get to that. So, what is it like in the day in the life of Miss Alexandria House, honey, when we go to the house of Alexandria?
It's not really exciting. Usually I walk around in my drawers and I might write something. I might do a craft project. I might um, go down a rabbit hole on the internet learning about something because that's like my favorite pastime.
Right.
I have an empty nest. All my children is grown.
Okay.
So, and so I just kind of just do my thing. I'm very blessed to be a full time author. So I just full time authoring. That's what I be doing.
Full-time author. I absolutely love that. Now, Alexandria, your full-time authoring, you are a straight indie author, period.
Hmm.
So is that how you wanted to be, like, starting out, or did you submit your stuff to publishing houses and they were just like, girl, you was like, no matter, I got this, whatever, bye.
Yeah, I did submit to a few um, agents, and looking back on that book, I see why they turned me down
Oh,
because it wasn't good.
what? Oh wow.
But it's the first thing I wrote. Now I was, but I do still appreciate that process because that's how I really understood the process of writing. I was an avid reader before,
Okay.
and I don't have any like formal training. Right now, I have a degree in biology and nursing, so
Right.
I don't have any formal writing training other than what you get in college, the English classes. So
Right.
it was good to experience writing a book and thinking, okay, what could I do better? And I think that all the time anyway. So I did that and got rejected, and I thought, well, I'll just do it on my own.
Yeah.
And I, an author kind of gave me some tips on how to start your own publishing company. She didn't know me from nobody else. I just slid in her DMs and asked her who she was using to self publish, and she said, "Oh, I started my own company. I said, "Oh, really?" And she just gave me bullet point by bullet point what to do. I
That's
did it, and the rest is history.
I absolutely love it. So do you ever think that you would try to, get a publishing deal, or indie is where it's at, that's where you're gonna be. It is what it is.
I guess you can't. In a way, I'm hybrid because I do have the Audible originals, so
Okay.
are actually contracted through Audible. So that's probably as close to a traditional deal that as I will get, unless they offer me a whole lot of money.
I
Uh,
know what you're saying,
I would be very hesitant to give up my uh, ebook and a physical book rights. But I have right like audio rights before. I like Audible and Tantor, and although now I do my own audio production.
girl. Oh, I heard. I heard.
But I wouldn't totally close the door on um, getting a deal. Like I said, the money would have to be right, and they would have to allow me to do what I do the way I do.
Right.
I
Right.
wanted to change. I wouldn't change the way I write. And Audible worked with me. They let me. I just did what I did, and they didn't try to change it or water it down. And I appreciate that.
I never knew that they had the option of changing it. I thought like, well, they had to read exactly what the author wrote,
Well, I have it too. In that process with the Audible originals, they actually like give an advance, and they have an editor who edits the book. It's like a traditional deal, but it's going straight to audio.
okay.
So in the editing process, they could have come in and said this, that, and the other. But I'm glad they were like, okay, this is why because they approached me. So I guess they were like, well, this is why we approached her
Oh,
to
she's a boss.
come
I
with
told
what
y'all she was a
we
boss. Y'all told y'all she was a boss.
they were like, let her come with, and two, I'm very protective of my art. So had it been an issue, I mean, there's just certain things I'm not going to back down about. You know, I'm
And
very
so,
serious about representing Black culture and for what it is. Representation matters to me, and I'm not going to change it. The way it's this, I write the way we talk and the things we do in our culture. I'm just not going to change it to make it palatable to anyone. So, had it been an issue, I would have fought really hard. You know,
I absolutely love it. You are like, honey, I am an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
I am. I'm most sensitive. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm with it. I listen. I'm with all that. I
Uh,
absolutely
I
love it.
don't play about my art. I don't play about my brand. None of that. It's got to. My covers need to look a certain way. Need to be Black folks on there. Need to be Black folks reading these books. I just do not play about that.
I love it. I love it. Now, writing. When did you know that writing was your thing, and why romance?
Um, Right. I guess I really came to understand it probably in the mid 2010, mid 2000, whatever you want to say, like around
Right.
2009, 2010. I just got to a point where I was like, I got to figure out something other than this nursing because I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah, I saw you just gave up on nursing. She's like, girl, I'm done.
And I was good at it, and I enjoy being the nursing part, but it comes with so much more. But taking care of people I really enjoyed, but it was the paperwork and I mean I came out of nursing school and got in on my first shift as charge nurse. I'm like, I just got out of school.
I
But
love
I was the only RN if you're the only RN on the shift, you have to be the charge nurse. That's what
it.
happened. So and I just was burnt out and tired, and I just wanted something to do something different. And so um, I knew I was always good at writing. English was always my strongest subject. When you're quote unquote smart and make good grades, everybody thinks you need to be a lawyer or a doctor or something.
Yeah,
So my
yeah.
thing was, well, I'm a major in biology and be a doctor and do this. I ain't want to be no doctor. I was just doing what everybody else was talking about. And I did get a degree in biology. I did take the MCAT. I did get accepted, but I had two little kids. I was married and had two little kids, and I was like, I can't be a mother to them if I'm gonna, devote my time to that. So I didn't do it, and so that's why I ended up being a nurse. But um, I was just thinking. I said, I know I was put on earth for something other than this. I was always the type growing up. I never wanted to work a 9 to 5. I wanted to leave a legacy and an impact, and I knew I was a good storyteller. I knew I could write. And I said, well, and I love reading. I've been reading since I was itty bitty, and romance, largely romance and mystery and suspense is what I read, and still read. And so I said, well, I'm gonna see if I can write a book and see what happens. And uh,
Yeah.
first book I wrote, that we ain't gonna talk about that. That was years ago, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But the
Oh,
first book I wrote, it actually decided to do something with was Higher Love, and I wrote it during National Novel Writing Month that year, and which is November, and I released it the day after Christmas that same year. And I remember asking to join like a book club, one of the book clubs on Facebook, and I was like, "Can I post this?" And they were like, "Yeah," and it just kind of took off. People liked it, and I was like, "Whoa, y'all want a book too?" Because I can write book too. So yeah.
I absolutely love that. And speaking of books, Alexandra, it brings us to the first segment here at the Brown Book Series called Name That Book,
Okay.
where we take a synopsis, a character, a passage, or something related to one of your books, and you have to name
Oh
that book.
Lord. I hope I can remember.
Now you have a few series, so we give you a name of a character. We're meaning the book that they are the star of.
Okay.
Okay. Put my glasses on because I can't see. Now we're gonna take it easy on you, Alexandra, because it's your first time here at the Brown Book Series, and we want you to come back and play with us.
Okay. I appreciate it.
So we're gonna be good the first time. Let's see here. All right, name that book.
Okay.
Neither of them were looking for the other. Neither of them intended to fall in love, and now neither of them wants to let go.
That sound like Ja.
That sounds like Jagger. That is
Sound like John Rastafari. That's what it
yes,
sound like.
baby. That's Them Boys book 2 from your Them Boys series. My lord.
Hmm.
All right. Next up, name that book.
Okay.
He liked what he saw too. Asked me out right then and there. Asked me to marry him a year later during a party at his mama's house.
Oh hell. Is that should have been?
It's an old,
Oh damn. Okay, wait, good. Wait.
it's an oldie but goodie. He liked what he saw too. Asked me out right then and there. Asked me to marry him a year later during a party at his mama's house.
uh real love?
You almost there, girl.
Girl, made love? I don't know. Ah, look, damn. Oh my god! Wow! I'm so embarrassed.
Higher love. That's book one. Love after.
Or to make it British, I am so embarrassed.
She is so embarrassed. That is book one from your love
You know
after.
what? She's talking about Lloyd. Dang it. Okay, yeah,
This wasn't this like your first book?
yeah. That's you know how many words I've written
I
since.
know. I know. Isn't it awesome? No, listen, told you. Tell us a little bit about Higher Love, since this was the book that introduced the world to Alexandria House.
Well, it was written because of my little obsessions I have, where I find something I love and I obsess about it, and then I just throw it away. So I was obsessed with travel bloggers and vloggers and just YouTube culture altogether at that point.
Okay.
So Greer is a travel blogger who becomes a travel vlogger. And I also have always wanted a private jet. So I still do. I'm gonna get my jet. So
I
that's
just want to ride. I just want to ride.
listen, I
Yeah.
want me a jet. You hear me? So that's where the whole private jet and Derek owning this company, is the CEO. And of course I love a good fest or music festival or something like that. So that's where that came in. So it was a lot of stuff I just liked. Even the way she dressed, the colors, the colorfulness of her apartment, because I think at that point in time I had like I was broke then. But eventually when I got broke, I had like a yellow chase and this yellow rug and a teal couch, But back then I was real broken. I had like a futon.
I done
And
turned all the way around in
I
my
had a lumpy futon. And so I was thinking about what I would want in my place. I would want all these colors. And eventually I got the colors. So it was just kind of me living vicariously through them. Because she got to ride on the jet and she was doing all this traveling. I love traveling. But again, I was broke, so I couldn't do it. So, Greer and Derek helped me be able to get my couch and travel.
I love it. I
Yeah,
absolutely
I said never got mine because I was too broke to have that couch back then, but I got it eventually.
baby. I love it. That higher love got you together, baby.
Yeah, I was like, shoot, I'm just gonna use everything I wish I was doing and throw it off in this book. So that's what I did.
I absolutely love it. And that was your debut.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Next up, name that book. Character. Langston O'Neill.
Oh, New Year, New Boo.
New Year, New Boo.
Yeah,
Girl, that book right there.
that was fun to write. I had
It
so much fun.
was it was fun to read, honey. I like Christmas and that whole New Year holiday and that whole
Yeah.
holiday anyway. So I was like, this is cute.
Thank you.
This is cute, honey. All right, here we go. Name that book. I like this one too. This is a novella, but I like it too. Hold on.
Hmm.
She's the only sister in a family of alpha males, loved, treasured, and sheltered by her brothers.
Let me please you.
That's how I like me and my
That's
brothers,
the
baby.
thing.
Yes, the McLean family novella. That's book 5 from the McLean brothers. Um, that was hot. That was cute. This is a
That
nice
was
book.
fun too. Although the readers bullied me into writing it, it was really fun to write.
They bullied you into it.
My first idea was to write her story across her brother's story books
Oh, that'd be
because
nice.
it was the McLean Brothers series, right?
Yeah,
So you
right.
got little tidbits of her story in every brother's book. And so when I was finishing up with Neil's book, they were just on Facebook. That's not right. She needs a story. You need to give her a book. You need to. She needs a story. I said, I tell you niggas what, you
Yeah,
best,
okay.
you better buy it if I write it. And they were like, we gonna buy it. So I went on. I thought I was through, but I wasn't, and I went on and wrote it. But it was fun. But I made it a novella because I had given information about her in the other books, and I didn't want to be repetitive. So
That's what's up. It's a cute little book to be. I was like, okay, then. It was. I don't want to say a shocker, but it was just like okay, because like you said, you were putting her stories throughout her brother's books, and so I was like, oh, she get her own little book. Okay, girl.
yeah, child, look, but they forced my hand, but they did indeed buy it, so I'm okay.
You okay with right? You be like, y'all ain't buying this book. We're gonna take this. All right. Next up, name that book. When the sun began to fade out, Frida jumped up on her feet, her long silver nails glimmering as she applauded Bailey. Yes, baby girl, you did that. Yes.
That would be temper me.
Yes, that's your latest release.
Yeah,
Temperament from your Raman University. It's book 3 from your Raman University series.
yes.
Alexandria girl. Tell us a little bit about Temper Me. What is it about without giving a full spoiler?
Okay. Temper Me is the love story of Brooklyn Dembele, who is a divorcee and a mother. She messed up her marriage to a rich man, which was her dream for
Girl.
growing up. She wanted her rich husband. She messed that up because she just couldn't be faithful. And her love interest in this book is Van, her one of her best friends, big brother, and who's just getting over a health crisis.
Mhm.
And he's been dealing with family issues and he's staying with his mom as he recovers. But they have history that nobody knows about with them. And they find their way back to each other. Of course, it's a romance novel. That ain't a spoiler. They find their way back to each other. And you gonna say I say this about every book, but it was so fun to write. I enjoyed writing.
Because you could tell it though. You know what I'm saying? Because we enjoy reading it. So it's like, okay. I'm glad you could tell, like,
I love putting together a story. I love just it's there's no feeling like it writing a story, man. I love it. So yeah, I enjoy it. I really enjoyed writing that one. Um, mm.
she said,
I want to write some more Romeo. I love Romeo because I'm an HBCU grad, so
What school did you go to?
I graduated from University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
Pine. Okay, okay. My husband went to Clark, Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's Clark. Damn. He's like, you didn't go to HBCU. I was like, so what? I married a black man. Shut up. And was raised by one. A whole bunch of like.
Yeah, so I'm second generation. My parents graduated from the same college.
Oh,
I graduated
cool.
from there, and two of my children graduated from there.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, so it it's near and dear to us. I love HBCU culture, and I just wanted to do it and do it the way I experienced it and not the way I know it. So Temper Me is really special to me because it really is me paying homage to HBCUs because you actually get the culture in that book.
Mm-hmm. You really did. I was like, so girl, she gonna make me go back to school, honey. Oh.
Yeah, I wanted you to feel like you were there and you had experienced that stuff when you finished the book.
Right. I was like, what the helmet of it all? Like you yes. It was it was good. It was really good. And it's funny that you said that too. Because I mean I love John and Seth and all them. We're just going to put it out there. It is what it is. I just yes. But I really enjoyed this series of yours.
Yeah.
Because of the whole HBCU and the college, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was so cool, the togetherness, and I was like, this is cute. I like this.
Man, that was the building of the backstory of this university.
Girl, yes.
All of this stuff just grinds my. You just don't know. I be having so much fun up in here. It's like a dream job. I'm so grateful.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, you had to be, quit your the good job you went to school for. I said,
I was like, nah, forget this. I'm gonna pay them loans back.
Is that what you on that? Oh my God. So, Alexandria, all right, so you got this publishing thing. This is what you're doing. You're like, I'm writing books. Fine. But then you went on over into the production part of it, audio.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the name of your company, and how did that all come about? Did Audible piss you off? Like, what happened? That you said
no. I love that. Look, listen. I love some Audible. I even talk about it.
But
it has been good to me. Okay.
Wait,
but
what Ramsey say the words was, Shay, don't be fucking up my shit.
Mr. Audible, sir, no, that is not true. I love y'all. No, but I just in the spirit of being I don't let me correct myself. I actually commission the audiobooks. I keep my rights and I pay somebody to do the production, the editing, the narrating. I pay all of that out of pocket, out of the pocket of my business, which is Pink Cashmere Publishing. So that's how I do that. But I just decided to do that in the spirit of being an independent artist. I want to keep more money. I'll just be honest with you. I want to share my money.
I know that's right. I'm with you.
So I mean, I wrote the book. I did the bulk of the work. I figured I should be able to keep the bulk of the money. So that's why I decided to do that. Now, again, I ain't saying that I won't side with somebody else. If you see another Audible Richard, don't say she said she wasn't gonna do that because I ain't said that. But because I mean, the relationship I have with them was really good in that I had a lot of autonomy even working with the company. But I am kind of a control freak. I do enjoy having all the control and picking, which I picked who I wanted Audible, so that's not even a thing. But just keep the biggest thing is I want to keep my money.
I got you on that.
Yeah.
So, but your production company, so you hire people. So is there a particular like narrator in mind that you just love? You're like, I don't care that he or she gets got to read my book. I'll just pay it. I don't even care.
You can look at my catalog. You already know. You already know who I hire 50 to 11,000 times. Mr. Jacoby DM.
Yeah. What y'all call him? Jacoby Damn or something?
Jacoby damn DM.
Yeah.
I will say I have not had a bad narrator. I believe that I've had all my narrators have been good. Am I a teensy bit partial to him?
Okay.
Maybe just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I listen. I'm with it because when you have a narrator that gets your books and can make it
Yeah.
sound like,
Yeah. What I appreciate is his skill for interpretation, because it's not like I'm emailing him notes telling him what to do, how it sounds. He just does it.
right.
He just interprets them perfectly. It's like he was in my head when I wrote them. So that's a load off of you when you know that if you give this to him, that he's just gonna bring it. Same with Wesley Siobhan. If you give it to them, they're gonna bring it, But that honestly and truly, that has been every narrator I've dealt with. I haven't had an issue with anybody. But yeah, that voice of his is it be voicing,
Only girl.
Good grief! I am in possession of the audio files for personal. We're proofing them and everything, and I played them for Joan, because that's my fake literary wife.
Right.
And so I played some for her, and at one point we both were just holding the phone. We couldn't even say anything.
Girl.
I said, what is happening? What did this man do? And I'm sitting here in shock, like I didn't write this nasty stuff.
Listen, let me tell you something. One of them books, oh my God, which one was it? I was listening to him, and it started out with the love. Well, any one of your books, it started out with the love scene.
Oh, Temper Me. The prologue.
Because I was like, I just read the book, the last one. Yeah, Temper Me.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, when he said, boy.
And it's crazy because when I listen to it, I really be shocked. Like I didn't write this stuff. I'm like,
and it's crazy because when you're listening to it, and I like to listen while I read.
Mm-hmm.
And baby, I said, now I know I read this book before. I read it when it first came out because I know I said, okay. So I had to put the other books of yours down. I don't know what's up with me and the damn basketball players. What is that?
The Cyclones.
Them. I don't know. I can be reading them. I need to stop. I don't know why, but I do. Something about it that caught my attention. I don't know what it is.
Listen, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I feel like that's some of my best work. I feel like I wrote shit out them books. I do. I'm just gonna say it.
That series.
Yeah, I really feel like I wrote shit out them Cyclones books.
Yeah, because well, it ain't just me though. Because I'm like something about it when I just
because I have had technical. Well, I went back and listened to Flagrant and then Technical, and I listened to Technical about 4 more times, and now I got Personal on repeat. I got the little individual files I'm going through, listening to that on repeat, and I said, you know what, I did that. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. Something about that series. All your series is good, but baby, I don't know. Would I be like, you know what? I just feel like I'm just gonna want to read one of Alexandra's books. I always go to that series.
Yeah.
Child, you did that, baby. You wrote your ass off on books, honey.
Listen, did
I love it, honey. I love it, honey. And speaking of ass and books, it brings us to the next segment here at the Brown Book Series called Who'd You Rather? Where we take your heroes, we pit them against each other, and you let us know who you want to have a one night stand with.
Oh Lord, okay.
We ain't talking about marrying, girl. We talking about one night only.
Sex, okay.
Yes, up against the wall, let them draw. Fall, baby.
Eating the booty like groceries. All right.
All that, and leave me some change on the nightstand.
Okay. So I give me something to eat because my energy, my sugar low after that.
Right? Yeah, because you didn't feed me before you
brought nutrients out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, be exhausting. Okay, so we're gonna go first to the Romney University series.
Okay.
Well, Romney. I don't know why I'm saying Romney. University series. Who'd you rather? Nathan Moore or Van London?
I'm gonna say Nathan because Nathan be choking niggas. So I don't say.
Girl, I said Nathan too because I just listen. And you can't listen to this book where he. Oh.
All I can tell you is get ready for personal. You know what? You ain't ready. You ain't gonna get ready. Just gonna have to dive in. You ain't gonna get ready.
Oh my God. Just tell me just to hold my breath or something before
Yeah,
it
you
happens.
don't be in public. Might not want to have it played in the car. That's all I'm saying.
I'm super ready now. I can't wait. Hey, let's go number two. Your Them Boys series.
Ooh. Oh, now see you wrong for this.
I know, girl. Who'd you rather? And I didn't want to put these two against each other, but I did.
What?
Sex or jive? I
I'm gonna have to say Ja because Ja is like it's like having sex with danger.
I said jive too, but I was still peeping over there and said
I
I was
mean,
like,
they can still get it, but I'm just gonna go on with Ja.
yeah, sex is still good, but jive some. Yeah, I just like I can't. I want him. Okay, now let's go over here to play with these McLean brothers.
Oh, now you really wrong for this.
I didn't. We kept them real good.
Okay.
We lied. Leland or Everett?
Really?
You didn't hear me at the end when I said we lied. I'm sorry. Lily McLean or Everett Big South McLean, honey. It's the rapper against the ball player. Yeah, Lily was the ball player. Yeah,
You
yeah.
wrong for that. I
I
don't
know.
know because Leland got that youth. I'm gonna go with Everett.
You go.
Damn. I'm gonna go with South.
You gonna go Big South.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Panic Gag. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Girl, I went with Leland.
I was sitting here thinking. I was thinking about Leland because that's he that young. He got that youth. He got that
Uh-huh.
stamina.
Yes, girl. I said he could pick me all the way up to the rim
Mm,
and do everything to me.
mm.
But Big South, he was fans' favorite.
Of course, everybody loves Big South, man.
Everybody love Big South. Big South. I love Big South too, honey. But I was like, I had to sleep with him another day. All right. Let's move on over to your Love After series.
Okay.
Uh, who'd you rather? Derek Hill or Niles Adam?
Derek, because I got a dreadlock fetish. So Derek, yeah.
Oh, Derek. Okay, cool. I told myself, y'all be don't add that tattoo boy up in there,
Yeah,
honey.
he win.
I know it. That's why I said don't add the Mr. Tattoos up in there, honey, because he gonna win.
Hmm.
He's gonna win. We don't want that. Okay, and now last but not least, we're gonna go on over to your St. Louis.
Oh snap!
Who'd you rather? Paul Polo Logan or Drayvon Walker?
Oh Lord,
You,
y'all evil.
you ain't coming back. Come on, we gotta come back to the
Dravion.
Dravion. Okay, why Dravion over Mr. Polo?
It's the headphone sex.
Uh, you know what? Yeah, okay. You right about You right about it. See, that wasn't that bad, was it?
Yeah.
You Alexandria,
Yeah.
Arthur's moments.
You ain't paid me enough to lie.
Listen, Arthur's moments. What's your most urgent priority for the rest of the year, both in your literary world and in your personal life?
um Personal life, if I don't take a vacation, my business partner is going to murder me. So
Well,
I'm going to take a vacation that is not. She has informed me that going to these events of mine are not vacation.
it's a vacation for us, not for you. Yeah, you.
So I'm going to have to go on a vacation somewhere. That's a big priority, personal priority. Um, for professionally, I would like to put another novel out before the year's up. Um, I am very hard on myself, and I have to be reminded that I legit wrote like 5 full novels in a 12-month period.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I wrote Flagrant, Temper Me, um, Technical, and a personal, all so four, all in a
Okay.
12-month period. Then I've been doing novellas and little short stories in between. And I also, for my dinner series, they get a special book that nobody that they're the only ones to get their little book for each city. So
Okay.
I've been writing that too. So, but I feel like I need to be writing a novel. And so I do want to put something out before the end of another novel out before the end of the year.
Okay, that's what's up. And before we go to the next question, tell us a little bit about your the house series that you have going on.
Okay, well, I like to have parties and stuff. That's just
She
who I
my
am.
kind of girl, y'all. I believe because she my kind of girl.
And so I wasn't going to do any events this year. I was tired because I had done my house party last year. I did another event, and you got COVID, and I was just worn out. And so, but I decided my event planner asked maybe we could do some little small something because we are trying to get sponsors for the house party. So I said, okay, well, we'll do dinner in 3 cities, one night, 2 hours, do a dinner with them. So sold out pretty quickly.
Mhm.
And I decided to do one in New Orleans the same day as the night of the Indie Love. Because I figured, readers would already be there and they
Yeah,
wouldn't pay any extra to go to New Orleans. So um, we did that one in June. It went really well. It was beautiful. I have pictures up on IG. And we're also doing Dallas next month and St. Louis in October. So we're doing that. We did had a private residence for New Orleans, but we're doing restaurants for the other two. And
okay.
so they get a swag bag, and in the swag bag in New Orleans, they got the exhibition New Orleans, a tiny little book with some short stories in it that only they will ever see. And so I'm doing the same thing. I've finished writing the one for Dallas, and I'll write one for St. Louis. So.
That's what's up. I absolutely love it. I am so upset that we can't see you at Raw. Look, I'm mad you can't come to Raw, and I'm mad because I can't come to the house for it. I'm like, you know what?
But my
We have
big house party is next summer, and
yeah,
it's a full weekend. And we're having a mixer that Friday. We're having the author event with me and other authors that Saturday. Saturday night is the very adult house party,
yeah,
after party,
I'm gonna
and
be
then
there.
we do a brunch on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there, and we're gonna get Miss House at Raw next year, honey. We're
Okay,
gonna we're
I
gonna
got.
yes, because honey, I'm gonna be at the house party, so I look, I already get my dates together. I'm busy that weekend. I'm gonna be
Yeah, because I like to have fun, and I don't want it to feel laborious for anybody, for the authors or the readers. I just want you to
yeah.
come have a good time. We're gonna have the theme next year is a HBCU homecoming.
Oh,
So yeah.
that's gonna be. I'm gonna wear my Delta gear. That's gonna be
Come
hot.
on with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had fun. We had so much fun at the first house party in Houston. Um, I didn't have one complaint. Everybody enjoyed it. We had masseuse there giving massages. We had people
Definitely.
doing facials. We had open bar all day and night. We fed them. They had paint and sip, erotic paint and sip. We had a dominatrix do a demonstration. We had
Okay.
strippers. So yeah, it was fun.
See, that's why you gotta be at Raw. Because Raw is set up this basically the same way without the strippers and the dominatrix. We're gonna keep that for the house party. Cause I want I think I know it more at your house.
But yeah, I like doing stuff like that. I guess I'm becoming an event person too, because I love stuff like that. And I actually have an idea to do like a black erotic convention or something too.
Yo, we're gonna talk after this.
That's in the plans for me too. I just want where anybody can come. You're into kink, whatever. I just want a place where black people come and just be sexually free. So
And yes, and safe, and just
yeah, queer, anything. I don't care.
everything having a ball. Let me tell you, yeah, we gotta talk. I love it. Okay. So we're gonna be looking forward to that. And of course, you're a friend of the show, so we're gonna be promoting everything that you ever do
Yay! Thank you.
on it. All right, next up, author's moments. In being a novelist, what did you learn a little too late?
I don't think I learned anything too late. Well, I could have learned it early. It's being really comfortable being 100% authentically me in my writing.
Yeah.
Um, if you read everything, you could see where I started relaxing after the Love After series, and relaxing the way I describe things and the words I used, and stop using all these euphemisms for vaginas and penises, and
Right. Just say what
stuff
it
like
is.
that. As I
Yep.
went on, I just said, I don't, ain't nobody saying core and all this. Come on. They said pussy and dick. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna start saying in these books.
Yeah.
And once I kind of relaxed into that and letting people talk like people talk in the books, I think it really made a difference in my career and things taking off. And so, and being okay, being just being the individual, the unique way I write, playing with the timeline and all this stuff I do in the books, and just being comfortable with that. My mind works a little different from some people's. I realize that.
Right.
Being okay with that, and just writing authentic Black people. And not, I'm not saying that necessarily anybody in particular does this, but sometimes I feel like Black and romance novels, you can interchange the characters for white characters.
You can't. Right. Right. You're right about that because some of
Now,
the books I've
in
read,
mine, they do that.
can't do it with yours.
They do
Can't,
it right. They're Black people. I want to write about just the Black experience and the way we talk, or like the McLean brothers roasting each other and
yes.
stuff like that. I just want them to be authentic, because that's all I know is Blackness. I don't want to write outside of my scope of knowledge. So that's what I think. I wish I had been a little more comfortable in it earlier, and I think it would have made a difference in my earlier books. But it's okay, you get to see the progression of what I do.
Right. Right. And you live and you learn, and it all worked out. So that's even better. I know it worked out for us. Hell,
I sure appreciate y'all too.
girl, I was like, this is awesome right here. All right, author's moments. If you could have tea with one fictional character of yours, who would it be?
hmm. It would be with Big South, and I'll ask him, what exactly did you do in that book to drive these folks crazy? Because I don't know what happened. To this day, I don't know what I did. I just don't understand it. I don't. I'm appreciative, but it got wild after I put that book out, and I was like, what is it? Can y'all tell me what it is so I can do it again? Because I don't know what I did.
Big South, sir. Big South. Everybody love Big South. Everybody. I mean, before I even read his book, people were like, "Oh, you gotta read Big South book. You gotta read Big South book." And I was like, "Now, I went to your website. I'm like, she ain't got no book named Big South." I'm real like she ain't got no book named Big South. Am I missing something? But then I was like, what I got to do? Because before I don't think he was doing the house parties then. And I'm just looking. I'm like, I don't look everywhere. I don't know. I don't know.
Big South. Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is Big South? I'm looking for it, and it took me like a minute. So I'm like, okay. And so I was like, I'm just reading. I'm just going through. So then when I got to that, I was like, oh, Shay, you so dumb. But then I'm like, right. I'm talking to like loyal, true fans of hers. So of course they're just like, what's the name of the damn book? They are just Big South. So now I catch myself now when I'm telling people about you. Oh man, you gotta go read Big South's book. They be like, what name of it, Shay? I'll be like, I'm gonna remember.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, because you can remember, some me and names. I don't know why, but it's like I can remember the book. I can tell you verbatim what the book said, what's inside the book, who said what, the characters, everything. Like, what's the title? I'd be like,
title.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It had to be something. I don't know. I smoke too much weed, I think. My brain ain't I think that's where I'm at with everything. All right, author's moments. If you could sit down with your 15-year-old self, what would you tell her?
Oh wow.
Ah!
Don't have sex with him. You gonna end up pregnant.
Don't do it.
Girl, run, sis.
Love
You deserve better than this. He's sorry. He ain't shit. Run. Cute. Yes, he's cute. He ain't that cute. Don't do it.
Not that cute. Oh my god.
Oh, let me stop. My business partner is actually the child I gave birth to at 15. So I'm gonna. She is the sweetest, very smart. So let me stop. I would not change any of the births I gave by this man. Um, I would tell myself to love myself more. I tell myself you the shit.
Yeah.
You the bomb. You're smart. You're beautiful, and believe it. Receive it.
And all that. I'm with you on that.
And you gonna get pregnant by this nigga, but you ain't gotta stay with him.
You ain't gotta stay with Run, sis. Run.
No, you ain't got. Don't marry him. Don't have them kids though, because you know them. You won't have the same kids if they by him. But don't marry him.
Don't marry him. A whole mess. I absolutely love it though. All right, next up, author's moments. Alexandria, what would your pen name be?
I had this running joke.
Oh god.
I'm so averse to working a job again that I would make up a pen name and write pterodactyl porn.
You,
And so
you know what? You know what? What's so crazy about it though?
interracial pterodactyl porn. I don't even know what that means.
It would hit though, which is crazy.
Okay, I would do it. I don't care. And my name would be like Puss and E or something. I don't know. Because baby, I ain't trying to work 9 to 5. I would do some things not to work a 9 to 5.
Listen,
I'm like, Alexandra got an OnlyFans? Hell yeah, because I got many bills.
She is paranormal all over again. I love it. I love it. I think you can do it too. Shit. I think you may.
Like y'all, if you see Puss E, that's me. Support your girl.
Support your girl. Oh my god. Let's see here. Author's moments. What's something you tried really hard to like but just couldn't?
You know what, Drake? I can't stand Drake's ass, and it's so irrational. He ain't done nothing to me. I can't stand him. No.
Oh my god!
Everything sounds the same to me. Without that beard, his neck is too long. I do not like him.
Listen, me either. I'm not. Something about him. I just can't. I don't get.
And my son loved him some Drake. He said, "You just a Drake hater." I said, "I don't." I said, "What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Why is this man so rich? Everything sounds the same. You can't."
It all sounds the same. You're right about it. It's like nothing. I be like, what is it about him? I mean, is he a singer? Is he a rapper? Like, what
God, I cannot stand Drake. You hear me? Every once in a while on Facebook, I say something about him. Somebody say, "What did he do?" I say, "Absolutely nothing. I just don't like him."
Okay, so Drake it is. I get it. You know, I'm like, I don't understand. But a lot of rappers, a lot of authors, artists, not artists that people like. I just be like, nothing against them, but I don't understand what the whole hoopla be about.
I don't get it. I do not get it. I'm a music lover. I love art. He ain't. He got about 2 songs I can rock with, but all this fame he got, I'm not getting that.
You're not getting it.
I'm not understanding that. I like Hotline Bling. I do.
But it's like, yo, this is a little different. I get it. I totally get it. All right, cool. Author's moments. If money was no object, where would you live?
Oh, somewhere near the ocean. I love Jamaica and the men. Probably Jamaica. I go to Jamaica and be a hoe.
Pick me up first, please.
I give you a beach house. It just be they be going in and out like a revolving door. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be getting my groove on and back and forward.
You need a side chick. I got you. I'll be there.
Listen, I got you. Yeah, you have your own room. If you want your own door, they can come in out your door. What? I went to make on vacation. I thought, my God, I have come to heaven. how everybody how these men so fine?
All
Jeez.
of them. All of them.
Woo!
All of
Er,
them. All of them. I just don't understand either. When I was over there, I mean, one hey, let me hold your door. I'm like, I looked up and beautiful. Then they were tall too.
yes, tall. It's just
Oh,
chocolate.
beautiful. Yes, and he
Beautiful
smiled. His
teeth.
teeth was
It's
just
just
perfect. I was like,
accent and oh god. I'm like, can I get you anything? Because I was in the over the water bungalow, so we had a butler. Can I get you anything? And I was like, dick. But I ain't say it.
let me tell you something. I told him, I was like, 'cause I can't have a guy butler. They're like, Shay, I'm like, I'm telling you, this trip was not going to go the way y'all think it should go. So,
Yeah, because I'm looking at him. I'm like, boy, I will cougar you. I will cougar the shit out of you.
I absolutely love it. All right, so look, Jamaica it is. Let's go.
Mhm.
I'm with it. All right, let's see here. On this moment, what's one mistake you keep repeating?
For some reason, when I'm writing these books, I cannot put the N in the middle of the word and. It either be AMD or ABD. I don't know why. In those two letters on the side of the end, I don't know what the hell I be doing. And I go back to read. I'm like, why so many abs in here? Why is it not and? Why am I? I got something against the letter N. I guess I don't know.
Oh my God, the end behind. I'm like, the end
I
I'm gonna want to
stay
play.
doing that. It irritates me.
I absolutely love it. All right. On this moment. Here we go. What's something that you tried that you would never try again?
I write romance, so I can't say that. I was gonna say, I was gonna, I was gonna say marriage.
Listen. Woo, Jesus.
But never mind. Um, working a job. I promise you, there are a myriad of things I do before I get a job, and some of them ain't legal. I don't care.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm with you. Listen, I'll be like, what? I gotta do what? Mm-mm. That's
I'll be
a
like,
mess.
do I got to sit here all day?
And they be more than 8 hours. Like, what?
This a person offered me a job teaching like nurse LPNs at this community college, and this is I had already quit working, and I was like, "Well, what's the hours?" And she told me, I said, "So the whole day? I got to stay the whole day." She said, "If you want to get paid for the whole day, yeah." I said, "Oh hell no, I said,
I
"I got
got
to start at 8."
and then I gotta start early. Like, come on, man.
I said, "Girl, I don't roll out the bed to 10:30, 11. No,
Listen,
hell.
listen, I be walking to the radio, I be walking to the TV station. I'm talking about sleepy. They be like, Shay, I be like, what? I need time to wake up. You ain't got time to wake up, man. We about to start now. Well, listen, y'all go ahead on. They like, her ass no
Have
want to work.
fun."
Y'all have fun, lady.
Girl
Let
looked
me
at me
wake
like I
up.
lost my mind.
Yes, let me wake up, tape it, and send it to you. I can't. Ugh. She said, getting a job with it. Oh my God. Alexandria, dead or alive?
Mhm.
If you were hosting a dinner party and could invite 5 people from any era, who would it be?
Zora Neale Hurston because I'm a stand for her.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson because I'm a stand for him.
Yes, yes.
Um, Malcolm X.
You ain't standing for Malcolm.
Huh?
You ain't gonna stand for Malcolm. You just
Stand
gonna
for Malcolm. I would let me tell you something. No disrespect to the Shabazz family. I back it up to Malcolm though.
baby. Let me
I
tell you
I
something.
would drop it like it's hot. You understand me?
I was stand and lay down for Malcolm. That thing was so fine. Baby,
Fine. God. Oh, you thought I wanted to have an intellectual conversation? No.
I
I
knew
want
you
to have
just
legs. That's what I want to do.
yes.
Um,
That
five.
thing down. Oh my God. Oof.
Prince, because I love me some Prince.
Yes.
And um, Eartha Kitt.
Oh,
I love her.
yes.
I just would want to talk to her about like her life and the things she, just back then. Her or Josephine Baker.
I was just saying, I was out in my mind. I was like, I want to talk to her and Josephine Baker. Just they remind me so much of each other that it's just
It
crazy.
just seemed like they were so free in the way they lived and the things they did, and they didn't put any boundaries on themselves. And I
Mhm.
would say, if I had it to do over again, I would not be so and it's just the way we're socialized as Black women to want relationships and marriages and not date around and
Yeah,
experience that kind of stuff. But I would just have all these lovers everywhere and be traveling and be in
Mhm.
France and screw somebody there, and then leave France and have somebody in Italy, and I would just have had fun, you
Just
know.
have like what the old folks said. She got a bunch of friends. Just
Yeah, I
have
would just have a bunch of friends.
a little friend over here, a little friend over there.
No, you 12 years old, we got a gal, because that's what that's what we socialize to think. We gotta have a relationship and have a boyfriend. Child, I would have mm, I'd have been something else. I'd have been called all kind of hoes and I'd have been smiling the whole time.
Listen, my auntie used to tell me, honey, you call me Miss Ho, bitch. Put a handle on my name.
Okay. I'd have been Aunt Is.
And it right.
And I'm happy. So don't worry
Happy
about
to death, and you want to be me. You just mad
it.
because you can't.
Don't hate.
That's all it be. Oh my God, Alexandra, this has brought us to the end of our interview. We have one question left.
Okay.
But before we ask this last question, I just want to say this has been a treat. I really, really appreciate you coming on, hanging out with me.
Thank
This
you.
is awesome sauce, and you got to come back. You
Of
have to come
course.
back
Of
to
course.
the
I
show.
will.
Have to come back to the show. So let everybody know all things Alexandria House. Where they can go to your website, get your website, your social media handles, and anything that you got coming up this year. Just let us know the what, the wins, the hows, and all that good stuff.
All right. Well, I live at msmsalexhouse.com. And you could find my social media links, but I am MZ Alex House on Twitter, MS Alex House on Instagram, just author Alexandria House on Facebook, Alexandria House on TikTok. I'm all over the place. But if you come to my website, sign up for my newsletter, you can keep up with all my little events and special things that sometimes I do boxes, reader boxes. Sometimes my books are in other people's reader boxes. And if they're the type of box that's not surprise, I'll share that. And, anything I'm doing, I try to share my newsletter. Also, I have on my website, there's a toll-free number you can text Alex House to be notified of new releases. Um, Also, I'm one half of Audio in Black, which is a platform that showcases Black audiobooks, Black narrators, Black
Mhm.
authors, and Black stories. It's basically like a promo site, basically. It's books that are linked to retailers. It is totally free. We have over 1,400 books listed on there across 20 genres. It is a labor of love, a little pet project. We ain't making no money. It's just something we want to do because for Black readers, Black authors, and Black narrators, because we our stories deserve exposure and they
Yeah.
deserved it's a little easier to navigate than the big retail platforms because all of the Black books are in one place. So we're steadily adding books to that platform. We do also do reviews, and we have a few narrator Q&As on there. um, So yeah, we're steadily thinking of other ideas. We do want to do an award show at the end of the year.
There we
As
have.
awards. So that's me and Joan Vassar's thing that we got going. And my personal audiobook is coming up maybe this month. If editing and everything is done in time. But definitely this summer. So that's the next release I have is that audiobook. After that, I don't know. I do have some other shorts planned because I'm trying to do these little. I just like writing short stories.
Yeah.
It keeps me writing. It gives me a fast payoff, and I like to do them. And hopefully, I'll get a novel out before the year's up. So, and I'm always on social media, cutting up, posting some foolishness. That's my pastime. I do answer DMs. I may not answer them every day, but I do if anybody wants to reach me that way. And I just love my readers. I'm very thankful that I get to live the life of my dreams.
I absolutely love it. That is what's up. Alexandria, if you were writing a book about your life,
Mhm.
what would the title be?
Bitch, stop holding your pee.
What? I can't wait. Gotta be from the South.
I am.
Where you from? Yeah, but she gotta be from the South.
Arkansas.
Listen, I cannot. I absolutely love it.
I got a problem. I can't. I be holding for. I got 3 bathrooms up in here, and I'm by myself, and I hold my pee all the time.
Bitch, don't hold your feet. You know what? It's just you. Are we related? I listen, y'all. Please give a round of applause to the author of Steamy Stories about real Black love. Oh my God, Alexandria House.
Thank
Yay!
you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here with us. Oh my God, this has been so much fun. I can't take it, Jesus. We'll see y'all next week.
Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you, it's for us. The fantasies, no one can judge us. No